In an unprecedented move that has sent shockwaves across the United States and the globe, the states of Washington, Oregon, and California today jointly declared their secession from the United States of America. Citing long-standing political and ideological differences, the three states have announced the formation of a new sovereign nation, the Republic of Cascadia.
The declaration, signed this morning in a ceremony held in Seattle, marks the culmination of decades of growing sentiment among many West Coast residents that their values and priorities are no longer adequately represented by the federal government in Washington, D.C. The newly formed Republic of Cascadia will encompass the entire landmass of the three former states, boasting a diverse landscape, a powerful economy, and a population of over 50 million people. Today, we embark on a new chapter, guided by the principles of innovation, environmental stewardship, and social justice that define our region, declared former California Governor, now interim President of Cascadia, Gavin Newsom, in a televised address. This was not a decision made lightly, but one born out of a deep conviction that we can build a more responsive and representative government for our people. Echoing these sentiments, former Oregon Governor, now interim Vice President Tina Kotek stated, "We share a unique identity and a common destiny on this coast. By joining together, we can forge a future that reflects our shared values and aspirations." Former Washington Governor, now holding the position of interim Prime Minister Bob Ferguson, added, "Our focus will be on building a sustainable and equitable society, a beacon of progress in a rapidly changing world." One of the most immediate and significant changes for the citizens of Cascadia will be the redirection of tax revenues. Previously, a substantial portion of individual and corporate taxes from Washington, Oregon, and California flowed to the U.S. federal government to fund a wide array of national programs and services, including Social Security, Medicare, national defense, and infrastructure projects.
Effective immediately, all federal taxes previously levied within the three states will now be administered and collected by the newly established Cascadian Revenue Service, CRS. This includes federal income tax. Citizens of Cascadia will now file their income taxes directly with the CRS. While the initial tax code is expected to largely mirror the existing U.S. federal structure to ensure a smooth transition, a commission has been established to explore potential reforms, including adjustments to tax brackets and deductions aimed at fostering economic growth and equity within the new republic. Corporate taxes. Businesses operating within Cascadia will now remit their corporate income taxes to the CRS. Leaders of the new nation have emphasized their commitment to fostering a business-friendly environment while ensuring corporations contribute their fair share to the public good. Payroll taxes. Contributions for Social Security and Medicare programs will continue to be collected. However, these funds will now support Cascadia's own newly formed social safety net programs. The interim government has assured citizens that benefits for current retirees and those nearing retirement will be a top priority during this transition. Excise taxes. Federal excise taxes on goods such as gasoline, tobacco, and alcohol will now be collected by the CRS and directed towards Cascadian priorities, including infrastructure development and public health initiatives. The interim government has stressed that while the transition will undoubtedly present challenges, their primary goal is to minimize disruption for individuals and businesses. A series of town hall meetings and public information campaigns are planned across Cascadia to address citizens' questions and concerns regarding the new tax structure and other aspects of the transition to an independent nation. The long-term economic and political ramifications of this historic decision remain to be seen. However, the leaders and citizens of the Republic of Cascadia appear determined to chart their own course, fueled by a shared vision of a more progressive and self-determined future.